goes to another video review, and today we have the opportunity to take a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime 2-pack with Weaponizer Chain Claw from the Beast Alliance. So for the contents of this open packaging, here we have Optimus Primal himself and also his Weaponizer Chain Claw and his instruction manual. This is all what is included in the packaging. So out of the two figures in this 2-pack, I zoomed in closely so you can see the details on the two figures. Let's start with Optimus Prime, and yes, I will say while it is minimalistic, it's definitely great in my opinion. It's not bad, but it's just enough to give us that Optimus Prime vibe. Now check it out. They went ahead and painted the face mask of Optimus Prime, not only the face and also the little silver bit on the crest. So with that being said, it actually makes Optimus Prime face very good in my opinion and highly recognizable. So let's go to the chest. You have the windows painted light blue, which I would have preferred them to be like a white maybe, or like a smoke gray or something. But light blue is okay. And then on top of that, you have the wind vanes for the front windows of the truck alt mode. I think that's really cool, being painted in that metallic shiny silver. And then not only that, look at the shoulders. You have the smokestacks painted in that silver color also. In addition, there's also silver bits on the outside of the shoulders, which is molded in for the smokestacks. When you look down to his lower region, you see the paint painted right there in his crotch region. And that ends the details of the paint on the figure. The rest of the figure that I did not mention is molded in the plastic of whatever they made it in, predominantly red, gray, and blue. The wheels are black plastic, so they have that black gloss on the treads. So let's turn our attention to Chain Claw. Just looking at Chain Claw's face, I just want to show it off. Hopefully it shows off in camera. His nose is painted. The details on in between his ears is painted. The details on his cheeks are painted. And then it continues that silver paint all throughout the figure, as you can see right there, which looks good. And I have no issue with that. But unfortunately, when you get to his gimmick, it is unpainted. It is in that gray plastic that you see right there at the back. So for the articulation on this figure, Optimus Prime can look left and right. If you dislodge his head, you could give him that appearance that he's looking up or possibly flying or about to get sacrificed or whatever. Anyway, the arms are on these transformation butterfly joints. The arms can move back, as you can see. They rotate a full 360 because it's on a ball joint. Not only the shoulders, but also the elbows are on ball joints too. So they can rotate a full 360. The rotation is a lower chest rotation, as you can see right now. The leg can kick up this high. It can bend 90 degrees, as you can see. There is no foot articulation. And then the leg, it cannot go backwards because it is hindered by the truck grill. So with all this being said, Optimus Prime is actually, it has a decent range of motion for these size figures compared to the other figure I already reviewed with Optimus Primal. Now looking at the Weaponizer, the good thing with this Weaponizer compared to the other one is all the legs move forward. At least the front legs all move forward. The back legs can move forward and back. So that's a good range of motion right there. And I'm glad they made it better than Arrow Stripe, because Arrow Stripe, you only could move the front legs forward. So for comparisons, here we are with the other Wave-Mate figure in this Wave 1. We have Optimus Prime with Optimus Primal, and as you can see, they are the same height. And they do come with their Weaponizer, which is a Beast Alliance character. So we have Optimus Prime with Chain Claw, which is the wolf, and we have Optimus Primal with Arrow Stripe, who is the tiger. Now, I'm not sure who's in Wave 2 or whatever like that, or Wave 3, or how many waves it is, but these two figures right now are very promising and are very good, especially for young children collectors to enjoy the playability, and not only that, the execution of these two figures. So lastly, here we are for my final set of comparisons. Here we have a starting five of primes. They may not be the best, but these are the first ones I was able to grab off my shelf to try to paint this picture for you. So here we have the Beast Alliance Optimus Prime beside the Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime. And yes, you can see where it gets some of its similarities from, especially in the torso region on the new Beast Alliance figure compared to the Studio Series. In addition to that, you see how they get the wheels also on the the Studio Series too, and then you see the hips and then the crotch area. It looks very reminiscent of the Studio Series. Now, when you compare him to the core class, now let me be honest, this is what I thought I was getting. I was thinking I was getting a core class figure with a weaponizer for $14.94. But really, to get this and this together, that's a steal price. That's an awesome 2-pack set. So I think you're getting your value for your money. But yeah, disregard that gun. That's a gun from another figure of Optimus Prime in our past. So now comparing Optimus Prime Beast Alliance to the Voyagers and the Legacy Leader, he looks actually pretty darn good. I mean, it resembles Optimus Prime. And I see now this is where they got the blue windows from on this Prime and put it on the new Beast Alliance Prime. But anyway, that's enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and continue the review and get to the transformation. For the transformation of Chain Claw, basically all you do is move the front legs up forward, then move the back. Well, let's go ahead and pull this out now, because I know if you do that later, it'll be hard. Then move the legs forward. When you move the legs forward, the chain starts to come out, and here you go. It starts to auto transform right here with the butt. The legs go up a little further, and you get the chainsaw action. So yes, it's a nice figure. Yes, I wish this would have been painted in that shiny silver, but you know, I could fix that. I have some of that. So yes, Prime now is ready for his weaponizer. So for transformation, you just want to get rid of any gun that you give him. This is the gun from the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime, the red version. I have an upgrade kit, so I'm not using that. So I gave it to this guy, and it looks pretty darn good. So the first part is what you want to do is hook the feet right here in the back. It has a hook. Fold up the heel spurs. Then what you want to do is I just move these arms out, fold Optimus Prime's head down so it's flat. It's in there. It's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, it does get flat. I'm sorry. Then what you're going to do is you're going to rotate this right here, and then you're going to fold the legs up. And then now it's pretty simple. You bring the arms back like any other Optimus Prime, and then you fold these down, bring these back up, and then you compress the arms in, and it slots right over here over this little lip. And you just push it in with the arms, and then it goes over top of this gray bit right here. Also, now you have 1/2 of Optimus Prime's front done. Do the same thing on the other side. As you see, angle it up, bring the arms in, make sure it's under that lip, compress, and now we're about 99% done. Now you see this peg right here. I don't know if you can see it here and here. It locks in. So to bring it down, push, push, and now we have Optimus Prime locked in. And it's actually pretty good when it's locked in. It's not coming loose. So yes, the details on Optimus Prime is, like I said earlier in the video, is definitely minimalistic, but it's great. It represents him. We all know it's him. It looks good. I do wish we had a little bit more details on the front of this vehicle. Like painting this little teeny bit right here would have been gray, would have been nice, and the lights. That would have made this figure stand out a lot more, in my opinion. Now, I didn't notice this at first when I was playing with it. Hasbro, come on now. If you could do all of this, why not give me a full rolling second row of wheels? Don't half cut me off. You already got these done. Why not put another one of these up here? It's not hard. But anyway, I guess you didn't want to put another metal pin in here. I don't know if it made the cost too expensive, but give us another one of these instead of that. Overall, the figure looks good, and it definitely resembles Optimus Prime, and I like the way his truck mode is. Yes, I would have rather these feet somehow fold up flat, but like I said, for a price of a core class figure and a weaponizer, I can't beat it. Oh, speaking about the weaponizer, it also has storage and vehicle mode. So now you got Optimus Prime racing through the Decepticons, doing donuts, cutting them up, is what I can imagine it doing. But here you are, just showing you how that looks. It actually looks all right. And it gives, you know, the kids who is its target audience tons of playability. So here we are for my comparison part. Here we have the core class Optimus Prime from Kingdom, and we have now the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime from the Beast Alliance Weaponizer 2-pack. And just looking at the two, they both represent Optimus Prime from the side view. There's no issues there. And I think they both hold that same aesthetic. Now, looking from the front, now this is where I get a little scratch in my head and mind boggle. Why did we get all this paint detail on this figure, but not on this figure, which is the same price point as if you got this and this? But instead, you got that alone, and you got this. Why couldn't we get a little extra paint on that? A little paint for the lights, a little paint for the metal right here, like you see above the top of the grill. If you really wanted to be technical, you know, I'm not expecting you to paint the side mirrors because they're so small, but the subtle details that you could have put into the figure, like look at Optimus Prime's shins, they're painted silver. They could have actually did that there. But you know what? It is what it is. It is a $10 toy, and then versus a $14.94 toy. So now it's time for the Yeah Bro figure rating review grading system. The first category in the Yeah Bro rating figure grading system is the paint details. And the paint details on this figure is very minimalistic, but it is definitely recognizable as Optimus Prime. And I can't say it is a terrific job, but I could say it is a decent job. So with that being said, which I've stated throughout all of my review, I have to give this a B- for the paint job on Optimus Prime. When it comes to the molding on this figure, it is a brand new mold, which is not reused from previous figures. So I kind of like that. It's not the same as the core class. It's not the same as the Alpha Bravo line, but it's unique because it is now the new movie line. And for the price point, you can't beat this mold. It's very fun, it's simple, and definitely is enjoyable as Optimus Prime. With that being said, I have to give this grade an A for the molding. Now, when it comes to the playability and execution, it is terrific. You can play and interact with the weaponizer. You have them in beast mode, and also the weapon mode. Optimus Prime has the traditional articulation as a core class figure, but with him being a upscale core size figure, which makes him great and better, in my opinion. And not only that, the transformation is fun, whether it's in truck mode or you're going from robot to truck mode or truck mode to robot. It's very enjoyable. So with that being said, I have to give this part of my grading system an A+ on Optimus Prime. But all in all, to combine all the other grades, I mean, he's actually a decent figure in my opinion. If you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure, I received my copy through Amazon.com. The link will be posted below if you're interested in looking to possibly pick this figure up. I do recommend it as a pickup. It is a fun and enjoyable figure with a simple but yet satisfying transformation. So I ended up paying $14.94 plus taxes, and this figure came out to me, I want to say about a week and a half ago through Amazon. I was surprised it released before the retail release of the Rise of Beast toys, which is supposedly supposed to be April 10th. So if you find it before April 10th and you like the figure, go ahead and grab it and check it out, because it will be mass release April 10th of this year. In conclusion, as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video, and until next time, yeah bro, I'll see you soon.